Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We are at property address 4744 Southeast 49th Avenue here in Portland, up on the rooftop going down through a 3-inch cast iron vent. Check the overall condition, serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Water is running. Zero out at the bottom of the vent stack here. Alright, there's the bottom. I'm amazed how much cast iron pipe this house has. This is unusual. Generally speaking, if you're going to have old pipe materials, cast iron is the stuff you want to have. Sorry for my voice, kind of hoarse today. Normally we would have been into concrete pipe quite a while ago. Every now and then you get one of these where they run cast iron all the way to the street, sometimes all the way to the main. Alright, there's our transition over to 6-inch concrete. To kill two birds with one stone, what I'm going to do to go locate to verify where the line terminates, I'll pull back to that spot. That'll tell us if you have any concrete pipe on property or not, and just verify where the line goes. Alright, there's our main there at 72 feet. So most, if not all, a good portion of this concrete pipe anyway, will be in city responsibility. And the concrete flows well. I mean, it's showing its age. It's deteriorating, but it's doing its job. I'm mostly concerned about the stuff that's on property. Alright, it is located there, and I am picking this up. I had to push the camera just a little bit past the transition to get a better locate. I'm picking this up about, probably 8 inches or so beyond the face of the curb in the street. So, looks like they ran that cast iron right up to the face of the curb there. Which is a pretty cool setup. You very rarely get that. The only other place in town where you see that this on the regular is in Milwaukee. Just about every home out there has solid cast iron all the way to the curb. The importance of that is, especially on property where you have trees and things like that, concrete pipe does not hold up terribly well to roots, whereas cast iron does. In fact, cast iron to me is probably the strongest pipe material ever made. The joints are often stronger than even modern day plastic pipe. A little tiny bit of a lip there on that joint. It's very minor. It's only maybe a 1/4 inch tall. There's zero buildup in that area. This line's got a lot of fall to it. It runs at a very steep angle. A little lip like that would require a lot of abuse, you know, big balls of toilet paper and or improper items to ever get something to hang up on that spot specifically. The line here is that as you face the house from the street, it exits out to the right of the doorway, about the middle of the house essentially. It then cuts from left to right over to the right side kind of edge of the property, and then turns and shoots out to the street. The cast iron is showing a little bit of roughness to it. I mean, that's pretty normal for this age. There's very little scale buildup. And there is essentially zero debris buildup anywhere in the sewer line. So the big thing with cast iron pipe, like most old materials, it's not the smoothest pipe in the world. So big thing is just treat it well. Don't put improper things down it. Toilet paper only. Just prevents things. You know, the last thing you want to have is a bunch of wipes go down cast irons. They get hung up fairly easily, and they block really good in cast iron. That rougher pipe wall just holds on to stuff well. Anyway, good flow all the way out to the street, or to the main lateral, most importantly to the street edge where the homeowner's responsible. All that cast iron there is intact. It's showing some of its age, but still very functional, very clean sewer line. There's zero buildup in that thing. It's being treated properly. That's what a line looks like when it's being treated right. No grease is going down the line, no improper items. Sewer line is functioning properly at this time. I would recommend anytime you have an older line like this, rescope it about every 2 years or so just to keep an eye on things.